What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Silver walkthrough. In the last part, we took on Bugsy here in the Azalea Town gym, and took him down pretty easily, so we have 2 gym badges now, and we are now going to leave Azalea Town for basically the final time. We'll come back a little later on in the episode for one more item. But for now, you can head west, but before you can do that and reach Ilex Forest, your rival's gonna be here. That's right. He's going on about like, oh, Team Rocket, you think you're good because you beat them? Yeah, let's see how good you really are. So, I already forgot what I called my rival. I think I just called him Gold, right? Yeah, okay. But yeah, his team has obviously improved since the last fight because, you know, the last fight he only had his starter still. And I just realized his Gastly is kind of a problem for us. It is only level 12, but we can really only hit it with a Razor Leaf since Furret doesn't have anything else besides normal type moves. Luckily, by the time we reach the Ghost type gym, we will be in a bit better of a situation, I'm sure. And man, we are getting lucky as he missed 2 Hypnosises. So, down goes that Gastly. Okay, maybe not. Alright, good. He only went for Lick. Don't paralyze me, though. Okay, good. Oh, no! You outsped that time? Come on. Oh, Pear. Why are you in a speed time, man? You're like 5 levels above this thing. Alright, well, yeah. So, he has 3 Pokemon, and his Gastly might be the toughest one just because it can hit you with Hypnosis. But other than that, it just has a Lick and Spite. So, you know, nothing too threatening. Honestly, it'll be a starter Pokemon that's the toughest to deal with. But finally, down goes that thing. And next up, he's going to go to a Zubat, which knows Bite, Leech Life, and a Supersonic. So again, nothing too scary. You know, just can be annoying with Supersonic and gaining health back with Leech Life. But that's really about it. It is level 14 though, so a little higher leveled, but Scout can hit this thing, so we should be a-okay, especially since he missed that Supersonic. Let's go. And down goes the Blind Bat. So last up is Quilava at level 16, knowing Tackle, Leer, Smokescreen, and Ember. Of course, if you chose Cyndaquil, this will be a Croconaw. Or actually, it might still be a Totodile because it's only level 16. I don't know. But if you chose, what am I trying to say? Totodile, then it will be a Bayleaf. But yeah, it's, you know, just like any other rival battle. He's going to have the starter that's super effective on your starter. But by now, you probably have another team member to deal with it. Like us right here with our boy Scout, who is going to finish the job and get up to level 18. So that is very cool and exciting. You're trying to get Fury Swipes? Nah, you have Swift. You're fine, Scout, you're fine. We don't need Fury Swipes. It's kind of inaccurate too. But yeah, so he can't believe that we beat him. He's just jealous that we're better than him. And your rival's basically just going to storm off. And we won't see him until a little later on. But with him out of the way, Ilex Forest has now opened up. I think I'm going to heal up real quick, unlike my rival who just ran into Ilex Forest without healing. That's not a good idea, buddy. To be fair, there's no trainers in the Ilex Forest, but there's still some wild Pokemon out there that could get you. But there we go. Thank you, Nurse Joy. And now let's head on into the Ilex Forest. So as I said, there's no trainers, but for the wild Pokemon, I'm pretty sure Paris is a new one you can get. I might be wrong. I think Paris is new at this point in the game. And other than that, you can also get Oddish. However, there is... Okay, we do have more Repels still. There is a couple of other Pokemon you can get, but I'll explain that a little later. For now, we have a little side mission we have to do. So this guy right here, he's kind of an idiot. He's like, oh my gosh, I lost my boss's Farfetch'd. Can you go catch him? Because it's too big and scary for him to go through the Ilex Forest. And I'm sitting here like, bro, really? Come on now, come on. So there's the Farfetch'd. He's going to fly away. Now, luckily, this isn't Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because in those games, you have to find 2 Farfetch'd, and the second one is actually like kind of tricky to track down. But this one's super easy. And you don't even have to approach them from behind, even though that is kind of the way you have to do it, because unlike the remakes where there's kind of like a little cut once you grab the Farfetch'd from behind, as you can see here, you kind of just gotta push them along down the path. So yeah, just kind of loop around like I did there, and pick up that revive too if you want. And yeah, once you come at Farfetch'd from behind, he will eventually just, well, hit a tree right there, and then go back to his owner, and now that is where the boss is. So yeah, this guy thanks us, and it's actually this guy that gives us the HM. But yeah, this will be the first HM of the game, which is cut. Not a very good HM, I can't even lie. But, you know, it's a normal type move, 50 base power, I think. And that's your little reward, and you'll need it to get through the Ilex forest. As you can see, there is a cut tree up there. However, we're not going to bother with that yet. What we are going to do is head back to Azalea town, and I think I mentioned it 2 videos ago, but once you do that little side quest, you can come back to the, whatever this place is called, the kiln or something, and talk to the boss dude, and he's like, oh my gosh, you did that for us, and you chased off Team Rocket? Okay, wait, no, maybe it's this guy. Hang on. Yeah. He says he forgot to thank us, so he'll give us the charcoal, a held item that will boost the power of fire type moves. So, if you have a fire type, that will definitely come in handy. Now, for me, I don't want to teach cut to something like Bayleaf or Furret, so give me 1 second. I am going to quickly catch, you know, probably a Paris or something to teach cut to. Alright, there we go. I now have a Paris nicknamed Cut. I know, what a great name. He's also holding an item. Let's see what this is. It is a tiny mushroom. Alright, so yeah, most things up to this point in the game can probably learn Cut, but again, it's not the best move. So I didn't want to teach it to anyone on my main team, but as you can see here, you do need it to cut down that tree. Now right up here's a little shrine thing. And this has to do with the whole Celebi event, which I can't do. You know, that was way back when these games came out, I'm pretty sure. But we will continue on through the forest, and there's a lot of hidden items you can pick up in these little side passages. They're kind of in obvious areas, so like right there's a full heal. I think we have another one coming up, yeah, right up there. So you might as well pick them up on your way. And there was a guy standing by a ledge down there. We're actually going to have to loop around in order to get to him, but he will give us the TM for Headbutt. I don't know why my character wasn't moving, but Headbutt is a pretty strong normal type move. I think it's like 70 base power, has a has a chance to flinch, and I'm probably going to give it to Furret because it'll be his strongest move now. I'll probably just get rid of Tackle, and yeah, we might as well give him Headbutt. Honestly, though, if your starter Pokemon still has Tackle or something, I would recommend giving it Headbutt or really just any other normal type move because, again, it's a pretty strong move. And Scout is also kind of fast, so we should be able to get some flinches here and there. But I'll go ahead and get rid of Tackle since, you know, we don't need that Quick Attack and Swift and Headbutt. But there we go. Now, the other interesting thing about Headbutt is that you can use Headbutt on trees in this game, and wild Pokemon will pop out. Now, most of the time, it's just going to be maybe stuff like Hoots and, you know, some things we've already seen. But there are some chances that you can find, for example, here in the Ilex Forest, like Execute and Pineco. In other areas in the game, you'll also be able to get stuff like Heracross and Apom. However, a couple of those Pokemon can only be found through quote-unquote special trees. And what determines a special tree is actually your trainer ID. Depending on your trainer ID, it's just like a random layout throughout, you know, the different areas of the game. And some of the trees will be special and some of them won't. It's literally different for every single person's game. However, there are calculators online where you can just like type in your trainer ID and it gives you a map of where all the special trees are. So I went ahead and did that before doing this video because I want to add a new team member to my team. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this is one of the special trees that has to do with my trainer ID because, again, I did the little calculator before And can we get the Pokemon first try? No, it's a Weedle. Alright, this might take a while. And there we go. I caught myself a Pineco. Now, as you can see, I couldn't even put any damage on it because all they were doing was going for self-destruct. But that's right, the third team member for this walkthrough will be a Pineco. This is one of the Pokemon you can get out of these special headbutt trees. And it actually took quicker than I thought it would be because these things are like 30% for the encounter rate. But yeah, we got the Pineco, so that is pretty cool. It's a bug type, you know, eventually evolves into Fortress, which is a really awesome typing of bug and steel. And Pineco, I think I'm just going to call you something dumb like Piney. I don't know, man. It's a pine cone. What are you supposed to call a Pineco? But yeah, there we go. So he's level 10 right now. Obviously, we'll have to do a bit of switch training. And do you only... No, okay, I was about to say, literally all the ones I ran into were just going for self-destruct, but they do have tackle and protect. So, yeah, he can sort of fight for himself, but right now we will have to do some switch training. And don't worry, Pineco will become better eventually. We'll probably have to teach some TMs to it, but that is okay. And he will get good once he becomes Fortress, that's for sure. I'm going to go ahead and see if he can get like Mud Slap or Fury Cutter. Let's see, I highly doubt it. Yeah, not Mud Slap, and he doesn't have any claws or anything, so I'm assuming not Fury Cutter. Yeah, that really sucks because he's a bug type too, but oh well, what are you going to do? But yeah, Pineco and Fortress, they kind of focus more on defense, but I'm going to try and make things work because, you know, you don't see too many people use Pineco. So I figured, why the heck not? I'll go ahead and give him a shot. But anyways, we are now on the home stretch of the Ilex Forest. I think I have one Repel left, is that right? Please tell me I do. I do not. Ah, man. Alright, well, we can pick up some more hidden items like that ether right there. And then I think there's one more that we can get right by the gate. Even though I'm probably going to get interrupted by wild Pokemon. Ooh, no, it's not right there. Okay, is it down here maybe? Or maybe I'm just going crazy and that was the last item to get. That might have been the last item right there. I'm not sure. But anyways, we are almost out of this kind of creepy looking place, you know. It's pretty dark because like the trees kind of block out the sunlight, I guess. But there is the gate and another wild Pokemon. Come on, we're almost there. Also, I'll go ahead and tell you to not run right through that gate because there's actually a TM that you can pick up. And it's not really that good of a TM, but I might as well show it off. So talk to this lady, or we're gonna get a call from Wade. Wade, I don't care about your Weedles. Shut up. Alright, you guys are already seeing the disadvantages of giving people your phone number in this game. But anyways, talk to the lady that is by this Butterfree, and she will give you TM12, and it's Sweet Scent, right? I think? Yeah, there we go. But yeah, Sweet Scent, you know, it lowers the opponent's evasiveness, and that is really about it, if I'm going to be honest. Anyways, we are now on Route 34, and there's a couple of new Pokemon you can get here, and those Pokemon would be Drowsy, Abra, and Ditto. So, I wouldn't really recommend Ditto. I mean, we all know you have to waste a turn using Transform, and then basically you're fighting a mirror image of yourself. Abra and Drowsy, though, if you're looking for a new Psychic type, they are definitely good team members. And yeah, I'm not planning on getting anything new on this route since we just picked up a brand new member to the team, and he's already missing Tackle. Come on, Piney. This youngster right here, he's just got like some weak level 7 Pokemon. You can do it. I wish we had the EXP share already, but nah, we don't get that right now, unfortunately. It's going to be a little while until we do. Also, there's 2 trainers on this route that will give you their phone number, and one of them is pretty important because I believe if it's like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I believe she will actually give you a Leaf Stone eventually, and that's like one of the only ways to get a Leaf Stone in this game. So I would highly recommend giving your phone number to her if you do have something that evolves through a Leaf Stone. Anyway, Spearo's right here. I need to switch out. Scout, we can test out your new Headbutt. But yeah, this guy, he's just got some kind of weak Pokemon for this stage in the game, but I suppose he has 4 of them. I think he actually has a Sandshrew, so I suppose that's kind of good to see, you know, kind of cool. Shout out to Sandy from the last walkthrough. Too bad Scout's headbutt is just way too powerful. There we go. But yeah, you can already tell that Pineco is like eating up these hits from all these guys, but he's just not able to dish out much damage himself. So that's kind of going to be the story of Piney here, but I'm excited to use one. I want to see how this man works out. For now, though, I think I'm going to cut out the rest of this battle. Alright, the second Spearow goes down. Pineco already got up a level there. I can't remember what level it is that he evolves. I think it's in like the late 20s or early 30s. I'm not too sure, but he'll get there eventually. It's a-okay. We'll go ahead and use a super potion on him. And, yeah, let's move on further into this route. So there's kind of like one main path, but the girl that will give you the leaf stone is actually through the grass. So I know you have to walk through wild grass to get to her. It sucks. Also, I should probably make sure I'm not missing any items here too. I think there's not really many on this route if I'm remembering correctly. Now, you can come back here later in the game and surf, and there's a kind of mini section that branches off from this route. It's got like a couple of trainers, a couple more items, so we'll probably end up doing that. And Piney, you cannot handle a Snubble, which also, I believe it's the first time we're seeing a Snubble, so that's kind of cool. You know, the normal type dog Pokemon in this game eventually becomes Granbull. Not too bad of a mon. I'm thinking about using one, not in this playthrough, but one day I got to get around to it for sure. I think Granbull is a pretty awesome mon. Do you have a berry? Oh my gosh, you do? Bro, what is this? It's because this guy's like a Poke fan or whatever. Yeah. Alright, down you go, Snubble. And I'm pretty sure he just has another one as well. Oh, nope, never mind. That's it. Okay, I was about to cut away right there just so we could, you know, quickly defeat that second Snubble, but I don't know. That must be in Heart Gold and Soul Silver then. That little kid just had a Mankey and a Diglett, so nothing too challenging. Yeah, that's right, youngster Ian. Now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's a camper later on in this route that is the other person that will give you their phone number. I think maybe in the remakes, camper, or not camper Ian, youngster Ian gives you his phone number too. But for now, let's head up here, and then there is Picnicker Gina, or Gina, I think is her name. And this is the girl that will give you the leaf stone. So as I said, kind of an important person to give your phone number to. It's similar to Ralph back on whatever that was, Route 32, I think. And she just has a hop-up, though. Alright, Piney, I think you can do this. She ended up having 2 hop-ups and then a Bulbasaur, which is pretty cool. I'll give it to her. But, you know, no match for my boy Furret. And down she goes, and now I will give her my phone number because, again, later on in the game, she'll also battle you too, just like all the other trainers, but she will give you a Leaf Stone, I think. That might be Heart Gold and Soul Silver, though, but I know it's in crystals, so I don't know. Anyways, right here's the Daycare. Now, you know, the Daycare was in Generation 1. You can drop your Pokemon off here, and they will level up, you know, as you walk around. And I believe there's a hidden super potion, maybe through the back. So, am I really about to go around every spot looking for this thing? I probably am. You know I'm that type of guy. I like to try and cover all the different corners and crevices. Let's see. Come on, it's not that big of an area. The whole pond thing, like, takes up half of it. There it is. So, yeah, right by the little pond is a hidden super potion. And also, right up here outside, back on the main path, is a policeman, but these guys will actually only fight you at night. So, yeah, if you want to come back and fight them when it's nighttime, you can. I'll probably end up just going back and fighting them off camera. Usually the policemen just have Growliths, so, you know, nothing that you guys are really missing out on. But here is the last trainer of the route, Camper Todd, who's got a Psyduck. Don't think we've seen one of them before. And Pineco's actually almost out of tackles, so I have to switch out at this point. We'll go into pair and just give this thing a good old Razor Leaf. And then we will head on in to Goldenrod City, the biggest city in Johto. So yeah, we're going to spend a whole episode exploring the place. And then in the episode after that, we'll probably take on the third gym. You know, it's a pretty quick turnaround from Azalea Town to Goldenrod. But Camper Todd right here will also give you his phone number and rematch you later on in the game. So, yeah, I might as well give my phone number to him, and that will do it for part 9 of the Pokemon Silver walkthrough. So, we got our 3rd team member, and we are cruising. But for now, have a great rest of your day. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, deuces.